Why most people stay stuck and don't even realise it. That's true. People are genuinely stuck and they just can't get past it. Hello, my name is Oliver and welcome to episode 24 of the 100-day upload streak that I'm doing for the beginning of 2026. People get stuck all the time. I know people personally, sometimes myself included in this, who are stuck. How do we possibly get through it? Well, I've got some points written down here which I would just like to discuss with everyone. But before we do, please make sure to hit that like button because that will help my channel out massively in the algorithm. Comment something down below, even if it's your favourite type of penguin. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that bell notification because all this stuff boosts my videos in the algorithm, which means I'll be able to get more AdSense, which means I'll be able to take that little kid in the bedroom who's asleep right now on holiday. That's the plan. I want to take him on holiday again. So, these points, they confuse comfort with safety. This is a very big one. A lot of people do. Familiar pain feels safer than uncertain progress. Why would you change the situation you're in? Why bother? You're fine, right? You're completely fine. Why? I wouldn't want to change it, right? Of course, I like change. I want to change. But a lot of people are just comfortable with the pain they've got. Better the devil you know, as they say. The next point is they wait for clarity before acting. Clarity comes after movement and not before it. Mum, I'm talking to you. I hope you see this video. Mother, my mother, I'm talking to you. She's been trying to buy a van for a long time. It's doing my nutting. I'm talking to my mum directly for that one, okay? She knows what I'm on about. But yeah, clarity comes after movement and not before it. It's simple as. Moving on to the next point. They mistake being busy for moving forwards. Just because you're busy, it doesn't mean you're moving forward. Activity replaces direction. Nothing actually changes. Just because you're going on holidays, just because you're doing this and that, just because you're going out and having a social life, you might be moving forward socially and mentally, but you're not physically moving forward in your life. You're still coming home to the same situation and you're still stuck, probably with less money. Again, you might not realise you're stuck, but everyone deserves success and everyone does deserve progress. And I just want to make these videos so people can push themselves and progress forwards because everyone deserves it. Which brings me on to my next point. They outsource decisions to fear, not logic. What if it fails wins over what if it works? I've mentioned this in videos. I talk to my son. We don't talk about failure. It's not can't. It's how do I? My brother is a brilliant example of this. Can't do this. It's not can't, it's how can you do this? Samuel Leeds, a property investor, he says that as well, funnily enough. He focuses on how can you do something rather than unable to do something. So being scared to do things isn't wise. I have started businesses. I have had failures in business, 100%. My barbershop failed, I know it did. But if I never took that leap, if I was thinking, no, it's stupid, right? That's fear. And I did feel that. I was like, I'm scared. And I jumped ship before I succeeded. So it was a failure. But every failure is a step to success. So, depends on how you see it. I see it as a failure, but failure isn't failure. It's another step to success because I failed last time, I can succeed next time. That's what I teach my son at least. But the next point is they over-identify with their current situation. Temporary states turn into permanent identities. Now, I know some people in this situation. I have some friends in this situation specifically. It wasn't meant to be permanent, yet here you are. He knows who I'm talking to. He knows I'm talking to him. I don't want to mention names, but you take something which could be part-time, something that isn't meant to be forever, and you end up sticking it out, and you might think, oh, I'll just change whatever next year. It never happens. Pain is comfortable. It's as simple as that. You need to change. You need to be able to put something in motion. If that means quitting your job, quit your job. I know, sucks, but quitting your job will give you motivation. Moving forwards, they consume motivation instead of building systems. We've done videos on motivation already in this series. Inspiration feels productive, and it isn't. My favourite quote is Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. For a lot of people it's nothing. For a lot of people you're just getting by and you're comfortable in the pain. But you're seeing these quotes on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube Shorts. Are they doing anything? No, because you swipe past it and 5 later you don't remember. You don't remember. I'm sorry you don't. I don't want to say it like that, but it's true. You feel motivated by quotes, but it's all mindset, okay? We've done videos in this series. If you're new to this series, well, hello, but go find it because it's all mindset. All of it is mindset, okay? Inspirational quotes don't help, okay? Motivation isn't building systems. It isn't progression. But finally, they don't notice the slow drift. It happens all the time. No collapse, no crisis, just years passing quietly because you're stuck and you want to escape your situation that you're in. And you can't because, again, pain is comfortable and you get used to it and you don't realise you're drifting. You don't realise it's leading into failure because where you are right now might be a successful position to where you were a few years ago, but it's not anything else. You are stuck. I guess it's like computers. You bought a computer which was top of the range in the 90s and it's great and it might still be nostalgia to this day, but it doesn't run as well as the newer ones. It's the little things. Some things take 10 minutes to fix, some things take years to fix. But you're stuck in your ways because pain is comfortable and there's no point dwelling on change if it's never going to happen, right? I don't understand. I just want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to be amazing and feel great and just having a great life. But most people aren't trapped. No, they're not. They're paused and they don't realise they can press play. Are you one of those people? You probably are if you found this video. You probably are someone who has just paused in their position. Click play. See where it leads you. Stuck. It doesn't look dramatic. It looks normal. And that's why it lasts. You get comfortable in your ways and you never move past it. If you want more out of life, if you want to succeed in certain areas of your life, if you want better for yourself and or your family, then click play. Start moving forwards. Get an extra job, get a pay rise, change jobs, whatever you need to do. Move house if it's too small. Pain is comfortable, it's easier not to change. I know it's easier not to change, trust me. But we all need to change at some point. And if you don't, well, that's on you, isn't it? You're going to be left behind. And I don't want you to be stuck in any situation. I want you to have the best life possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it and I hope my points have been clear. If you feel I've missed anything, let me know in the comments below because I do want to know. Adios, my mis amigos. I shall see you guys all in the next video. Hit the bell notification, subscribe, comment, like. Goodbye. I love you all, seriously. I don't care if this bit's a bit dragged out, just I love you all. You're good people.